What the fuck? Hey guys, it's Mark Stiepenbecker here just to talk about something that I saw earlier for the last couple weeks. Hey Dave, last couple weeks. Yeah, I know I'm dressed up. You know, I gotta dress up for every occasion. You know, I spend a lot of time doing laundry, but anyway, something that keeps being brought up. Hey, what's up, Dave? Something that keeps being brought up. I've seen this. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. I keep seeing this pop up a lot. Recently, as you can tell, you know, the racism things going on, you know, the stimulus check thing, the virus, the numbers going up, unemployment, people still not receive their unemployment benefits that they were promised, right, a little bit after the coronavirus started and after they got their first stimulus check to the people. You know, I seen just recently, earlier this week, videos on Facebook and on all over social media about these riots happening because of all these shootings, these killing of black people. And now that they see that, the black people still blame the white folks for doing it. It has nothing to do with that. The white people are not at fault. They never were and they never will be. But in our heads, our black people's heads, we think that the white person is the enemy. That is not true. They're here to help us. Yeah, there may some of the white people I know are assholes and everything. Some of them are cool people. Some of them are nice. Some of them are in between. But color don't make the person. Blood does. Blood makes the person. Blood makes the person. Red blood. We're shedding the same blood. You know, I don't care what people say. I've been racially profiled each time that I stepped outside my house. But do I let it get to me? No. It's just what they do. And it wasn't just a white cop that stopped me. It was a black cop. It was a Hispanic cop. It was a Indian cop, whichever. You know, white people are not racist. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of them are, but not a lot of them. I just see most of the girls I dated were white, and only two of their fathers didn't like me, but I didn't give a crap because they knew and believed that they picked the right one. It's just hard for them to swallow that process. And not only that, because I'm black. The African American community is pissed off with the white folks. Get over yourselves. And I'm saying this because I care. Get over yourselves. The white people have nothing to do with it. All this propaganda about all the white people think that black people are all scary and everything. No. It's just how we dress, how we talk, how we go about things. Some of us are professional than others. Some of us are not professional than others. You know, I don't really see blood. I don't see color. I see blood. We're all one family and one nation under God. Now, I've also noticed that just yesterday I saw a friend of mine post a video of a white girl mother with her baby in her hand and two African American kids came out of nowhere and just hit her, not knocked her up. They're at a park. And some of you may have seen this, some of you may not, but I guess the white girl said something to them. They got mad, and her friend was trying to tell him, hey, She's got a baby in her hand. She's got a baby in her hand. She's got a little girl, a little baby girl. That girl picked her up by the back of her hair, hit her so hard, she dropped the little girl. The little girl fell on the ground, hit her head on the ground, everything, and it was screaming bloody murder, everything, and they jumped her. Just recently, about a few days ago, I saw another post. 2 African American people came up to a restaurant in Georgia. A white mother and her daughter were coming out of the store, and the girl came up to the mother and just hit her and started beating her up because their fries were cold and their chicken nuggets were not cooked properly. What are you flipping kidding me? And then her daughter tried to intervene, and this big old black man, her husband, came up and hit the girl so hard he broke her nose and fractured her nose and gave her a black eye. She had to go to the hospital, but she's fine. She's fine. She just needs a little jaw reconstructive surgery on her jaw. And that goes to tell me that they're angry at the white folk. The white folk have nothing to do with this. This junk's been going on way before any of us on this video was born. Slavery. This goes back way beyond the 1800s. The African American people are tired of the white folk. I'm not. I mean, some of them do try me, but I don't go about hitting them in the face or chasing them down the street. What good would that do? That would insinuate a bigger problem. So, where to take this? You know, I don't care if you're black or white. I'm friends with you. Most of my friends, 2 of my best friends I grew up with, are white. I know their family, they know my family. I was there for them when they had rough times. They were there for me when I had rough times. We're family. Even though we don't talk, we're still family. They respect me and I respect them. And I would never stab them in the back. We had issues growing up back in the day, but we're grown men now. We all got responsibilities. They're my friends. I grew up with them on the same street. I met them both in school. They're good friends of mine. I know their family. I was there for them. I was there for me, like I said before. And do they hate me? No. They respect me. And I respect them. If I have a problem, I can call either of them to be here right then and there. You know, like I said before, my brothers and sisters, stop blaming the white folk for your own insecurities. You are making more of a problem out of it and you're blowing it out of proportion. Stop running up on white folk. Now, because of that, white folk go to the gun store, get them an AK-47, clack, clack, clack. You walk up on their property, they'll cap you. That's why I stay away from stuff like that. I don't get involved with stuff like that. It's not in my jurisdiction to do so. It's not my prerogative. But in order to make this situation better, we just got to be careful. People are dying, getting shot, killed over nothing. The virus is taking a path of the nation. There's over 250,000 cases nationwide. Florida leads the top in all the nation. Because they opened up the beaches too soon, and everyone didn't respect the social distancing, and look what happened. Look what happened. You know what I'm saying? Look what happened. We're in a situation where we can't run away from it. Some people say I should be a preacher, but I'm telling the truth. I've never seen it this crazy. 20 years ago, it wasn't like that. A white man could go to a black man's house and have a beer or hang out with them for a long time. They would invite you in if you had problems at home. But now, 20 years later, look what happened. We're in the 2020s now. We're in a new decade. Let's see how this works. Let's see how this pans out. I'm very blessed to say that everything I've done in my life, whether good or bad, I'm still here, and I'm preaching the truth to you guys, because it's the truth. It is sad. It is very sad. We got people out here that think and believe that we're a part of the system. The reason why they say you're part of the system is because you keep thinking you are. You're not. You're just an accessory to the situation. We should all love each other. We're God's children. Read John 3:16, the best Bible verse I've ever heard. The sweetest Bible verse I've ever heard. Out of the book of John. Dave, you know about that. You read the book of John. Incredible book in the Bible. Mike, you heard it. You all have heard that. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things where you gotta bite your, you gotta swallow your pride and keep trucking. Even when that tank is on oil, or even when the tank's on empty. Exactly, Dave. Exactly what I'm talking about. Yes. We need to get rid of the hate, and we need to quit blaming the white folks for everything. And the white folks feel like crap, so they go bounce back for something else. As of right now, as I can tell in some of these videos, the white people are scared of us. Dave, you're not scared of me, and I ain't scared of you, but I love you as a brother. Mike, you too. I love you as a brother. I'm not scared of neither of you. I know both of y'all are protected, same here. But I'm not going to disrespect you like that. I know your family. I know your family, Dave. You've been with family. Tara, when I said hi. Mike, I'll meet yours too. And the thing of it is, I'm just sick to death of this. We need to put aside our differences and talk this out. I'm tired, and then not only that, the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Every morning I hear the Steve Harvey Show. In my opinion, he is the biggest hypocrite in the history of time. He's only focused on the black folk. It's the white folk too. They down the crap out of some of these white people. But I do agree with them on one thing though. Trump is the problem, in my opinion. Don't leave it at that. But you shouldn't berate somebody just because of their color. Color don't make a person, brother. Blood does. Blood makes everything. Blood is cut through veins when you cut yourself. Look what's bleeding. Blood. Blood. You're bleeding blood. Everybody bleeds red blood. Everyone has the same cell count, blood cell count. We have veins in our skin that circulate blood, red blood. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Gavin. All we shed is red blood. That's all we're bleeding out. I don't care what anybody says. I love you all. We're all a big, one happy family under the nation of God. We need to stop this. 20 years ago, like you said, it's 20 years ago. It wasn't like this. Nobody hated each other. Everyone got along. We had parties. I had a lot of good times 20 years ago. But now look at this. People are dying because of virus. People are dying because of a virus. People getting shot, killed because they're white. People getting shot, killed because they're black. Come on, people. What's up? Quit blaming the white folk. Don't say the white girl is the problem. Don't say the black girl is the problem. It's our government. Our government is so fucked up. It is the truth. We got people abusing the system that don't need help at all. And they're getting away with it. They get away with murder. It's like getting away with murder. They know they're the suspect. They're not going to turn themselves in because they want to get a dick in the throat. They don't want to get a dick in the ass. Why? Big old gorilla. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you don't want to share, I used to always say this, if you don't want to share a jungle with a gorilla, stay the hell away from the jungle. You know, it just sickens me. I just don't understand why we out here fighting each other and beating each other up just because of a movement. They got taken way out of proportion. It's sad. I don't know what else to do. But all we can do is pray and hope for the best. Put our differences aside and just say, hey, I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry for what I said. That's all you gotta do. It's all we gotta do. Hey Bobby, what's up, bro? That's all we gotta do. Put our differences aside and just say, hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that to you. I'm sorry that I acted that way. I was pissed off about something. But don't blame the white folks for the issue. There's a big old argument to this day that goes on. This argument about this has gone on way before any of us were born. 300 some years ago. Why is it still active today? It's beyond me. All we can do is just pray and hope that this stops. You guys have a good day. Preaching the truth.